Now we're going to introduce a new segment.
My baby.
Drew's baby. Drew, what you call it? Not on the marquee?
Not on the marquee, but you had to change it to Marquee Missed. So.
Mine's gonna be the marquee when the shutdown is. Trust me, daddy.
You had to be.
Drew,
you had to be hating.
So Drew calling not on the marquee. That's a lot to say. Not on the marquee.
A lot.
So I just want to short it up, and we're gonna call it Marquee Missed. Now,
Which I think is a better name.
So, duh.
Yeah, right.
So we got Drew's baby and my stepchild, Marquee Missed. Now, Drew, explain this segment for the people.
Yo, we just ran through like the normal games of the week. If we will all select a game which will not be gained national attention, like it's not on no prime time, and we just discussing why that game will be fired. Why would that be a good watch for the rest of the people to get on? Showing love to all the non-marquee games out there.
Bet. So with that being said, Drew, kick us off for week 2 of the NFL. What's your marquee miss?
My marquee miss would be the Cardinals versus the Washington Redskins. That's my marquee miss.
Football team.
Yeah.
Right.
The Washington football.
We don't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Washington football team. And you know why I get that? Why that's my matchup for this week? Because the offense, known as the offense of the Cardinals, man. The hookup between D-Hop and Kyler Murray is on fire. From that first game, that first week, that match made in heaven. I feel like
he had the most catches he's ever had in his whole career, right? 14 catches in one single game.
Like that offensive system is going to be a good watch to watch that be. Like that's definitely going to be looked upon like in one of the good offenses of this season.
Yeah, good pick. That's a good pick, Drew. I'll just throw mine out there now. I also had Washington versus Cardinals as my marquee miss. Washington showing to have a really good defense. Arizona doing exactly what we thought they would do with Kyler Murray and D-Hop. So that should be a good game. Johnny, who's your marquee miss?
My marquee miss is actually 2 more solid teams, but it's the Ravens and Texans. I feel like that's the game that should be on TV, and that's the game we should catch. You know, obviously.
What time is that game on?
4:25.
Hopefully it's on Fox.
No, that game won't be on. They have the.
That will be on CBS.
They have the Chiefs game versus the Chargers.
Oh God, who wants to watch that?
Yeah, so that's why I picked.
Nobody wants to see that game.
That's on CBS at 4:25.
Yeah.
All right, DQ, who's your marquee miss?
My marquee miss for week 2 will be the Jaguars and Titans because they're
almost was my pick.
Because they're both 1-1, and they're both up and coming.
What you said, Ed?
I said that was almost my pick. Almost.
Yeah,
all right.
Two of my picks was taken. Like my almost picks were taken.
Ed, who's your marquee miss?
My marquee miss is going to be the 1:00 game. The Minnesota Vikings at Indianapolis Colts. I think both those teams had pretty bad losses. I think both those teams are pretty embarrassed in the way that they went. I think they're going to be a little bit fired up. I know that the Colts lost Marlon Mack, but I think Nyheim Hines, who is a great fantasy pickup if you're looking for a running back, he's probably already rostered.
I'm trying to get him in our fantasy. I don't know.
I don't think you're going to get him unless you finish with the least amount of points. But they do have Nyheim Hines, and they did draft Jonathan Taylor, which Kev was beating his drum on last week about. And I think the Vikings with Justin Jefferson, I think hopefully he fills up into that number 2. Thielen went off, but I think there needs to be somebody to replace Stephon Diggs, so I think they're going to try to mix him up a little bit more this time around. I think defensively both teams are okay. They're good enough to beat each other. So I think that'd be a really good game to watch as opposed to the Chiefs and the Chargers. Who the fuck wants to watch that? Who wants to watch that?
Kev, who's your marquee miss?
So this Marquee misses because I feel
Oh,
like
these niggas is
I feel like
bad.
I feel like all of us collectively at some point count the Lions out. So people aren't really trying to tune into the Packers Lions game. But I think the Packers Lions game would be the surprise of the week. And
Especially
that's
how well
hopefully get
Packers played.
Stafford.
It's
Yeah.
Packers play again.
The Packers, bro, they always I feel like
Lit
they
it up
always
yesterday.
I feel like they always lighten it up, especially against teams that the defense is kind of shaky. But it always turns into a shootout because the Packers defense is always kind of shaky. So I think this has the potential to be a shootout type game, and I think y'all should give Matthew Stafford more credit. I know he disappointed in years past, but
What I always say, school of hard. That's my.
Mhm.
I fuck with Matt. But it's either I'm gonna go big or go home, and that's how they play. All right, so we're gonna do one more marquee miss, and this is for a player that people sleep on that should have a good week in this upcoming week too. So Drew, go to you first. Who's your marquee miss player? Drew.
My Marquee Missed player would be I'm gonna go with James Washington from Pittsburgh Steelers. I think he will have a big game against the Denver Broncos defense, and that's my pick.
All right, John. Who's your marquee miss player?
He's a big name, but he's gonna be slept on a lot. My marquee miss is Cam Newton.
Who they play this
How
week?
that Marquee Missed?
They play the Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but-
mean, with that's a big stage, but people don't expect Cam to do much against a team like
Yeah.
that. So I can see why he did that.
Alright.
DQ.
Oh, this
I
nigga's
went
is
based off the
wild.
matchups.
Oh my God,
This is
bro!
insane.
This
DQ.
is insane.
DQ,
Oh,
who you
sorry.
got for your marquee miss player?
You already know who mine is. My boy Dak Prescott.
They don't marquee this, nigga. He on the biggest stage in fucking
No,
football.
but he still gotta get his first win.
Yeah, true, kind of.
Mm.
Eddie.
No, it's over for these dudes.
My week 2 sleeper is a guy that probably should have had a lot more carries in the game against Dallas. We all saw Malcolm Brown take the lead there, but they drafted a guy in Cam Akers. I didn't see too much from him. I think they'll probably involve him a lot. Even after the game, Sean McVay even said he was going to try to mix him up a little bit more in there. So I expect for him to at least get in for 2 touchdowns.
All right, Kev. Who's your marquee miss player?
So my Marquee Missed player is another rookie. Eddie kind of touched on it. I was banging his drum
Hey.
last week.
Whoa.
Yo. But keeping it 100.
You and me both, Kev. Jonathan
Keep it up.
Taylor.
Yo, keep it 100, bro. Divine intervention, bro. Marlon Mack, I'm sorry to you, man. We always wish you the best. We want everybody to stay happy, healthy. And Jonathan Taylor, bro, he might fall in the end zone for like 3 touchdowns.
So you say Taylor over Hines?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Taylor's more like the potential every down back, where Hines is not even a first and second down back. He's really just like a third down back.
Mm-hmm.
But
y'all hear Drew's background? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he turned off his audio.
but Kev, I'm following you. I have Jonathan Taylor as my marquee miss. With Marlon Mack going down, I think he'll get more of the reps this upcoming game. But
for you fantasy lovers, I don't know if you should start him yet, but maybe. But
he's a flex option in a deeper in a deeper league, I would say. If you have nobody else.
But that is marquee miss. Drew's segment. Did Drew go? He did his right.
Yeah.
Did he do it?
I don't think he did his player.
What player did he? I go to him. I went to him first. He
Okay.
said somebody. I can't remember though. He said the guy from Steelers, the running back.
Oh yeah. The wide receiver.
Yeah, the wide receiver. One of them. He said.
Yeah.
All right, so that's marquee misses. New segment we'll put in every now and then to appease to Drew.